Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Football Manager 2013. Cardinal Smith here, and I have to begin the episode with an apology. I recorded at the start of this episode originally, and midway through editing, managed to delete the file. So, I've got this recording, this video. It's Sunday, so we're going 2 Scoop Sunday. Lucky days. Basically, I'm going to be playing 2 matches, of which I can't show you a preview of right now, because then you'll see the results, because this is after the games have taken place. But there will be, first up, a big cup game against Coleraine of the Premier Division, and that's in the League Cup Qtr, which we've been playing so well in up for now. So hopefully we can get a good result there, carry on the run. And then the game after that, keep it nice and simple, a nice league game at home to Lurgan Celtic. Looking forward to that. So in terms of previous matches, I lost the first game of the season in the Irish Cup second round, of which the board wanted me to reach the 4th round of, so they aren't particularly pleased at that. And that was against non-league Coleraine, which was, ouch. I basically played my reserves and they didn't do the job whatsoever. Yeah, and so that's going to be amber for the rest of the season, the Irish Cup bar. But we have overperformed so far in the League Cup, getting the quarterfinals, yeah. Basically, things are going well. In terms of squad harmony's taking a beating though lately, because all the reserves begin to pipe up and say, we want first team football. But I gave them first team football and they got us knocked out by non-league opposition. So, I may just let go most of that, reserve team just to bring up squad harmony again. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into the game of Coleraine. Come on, lads. So let's get into this game. In terms of training and match preparation, I've been telling the lads to concentrate on attacking set pieces, because I think that's where most of our chances might come from. Premier League, Coleraine are going to come at us hard. We've been playing a lot of matches lately. We could be in for a stuffing. My first stuffing in the video since last season, or the first season against Ballyclare. But okay, we're seem to be defending the first set pieces okay. Plenty of them coming in though. They're putting us under pressure. Laurie out in the ring, Hegarty keeping it out in the left wing there. Laurie dribbles past, gets up Scully, hits the post. Whew, still safe, 13 minutes in, 0-0. Hopefully we can weather this storm. Just not concede in this early stage, and then see what happens. They're dominating possession, and I guess that's to be expected. Heaven forbid these players at Coleraine actually earn wages. So, taking a lot going for them. Big favourites today, and they're coming at us again. Scullion on the ball, trying to dribble past Woods. Woods is too strong, eats him up to Campbell. He plays a huge long ball. Campbell there picks it up again though. And again, third time, this time to McSorley. Burnside, the holding midfielder, out to Woods. He's been pretty strong. Ferguson makes a big mistake with a per touch. Coyle can't make the most of it though. Out wide. Big chance for Coleraine. Alright, Campbell on the right wing. Plays the ball through to Southam. He's got a little pace, but plays it through to Kelly. Burnside, not the biggest passer, but Southam's there. Can he find Kelly? He does. Got the defender in the way. Turns and shoots just wide. Good effort, and it's really positive. So, it's not all about Coleraine, which is great. Half time and it's still 0-0, and you have to feel the fitness of my team may let us down. Ferguson made a big mistake there, but also his fitness is pretty shocking. I've got to bring him off. McSorley is one of my only playmakers, but 71 fitness, and that's just a half time. He's been playing a lot of games recently, so I've had to make 2 changes, which I tend to do a lot at half time. Let's go out. Come on. One goal. That'd be great. Okay, kickoff. I think this is just the kickoff highlight indeed. So maybe Coleraine still having the lion's share of the possession. 60th minute now though, and fitness and defence isn't looking great, but the performance overall is not bad. I'm thinking about making a change up front. Not sure how wise this is, but Darren Fitzgerald scored a hat-trick last game. I cannot ignore this. He may be 35. He's well past his sell-by date, but giving him a chance again, I would take another hat-trick, or I'd take one goal. So we've only getting 25% of possession in the middle of the park there. Here's Spears, just back from injury, getting back into the game. Burnside, who's there to stop play, playing around in a little triangle here. I'm pretty worried because Coleraine are standing off, but ready to hit us in the break. And still between Spears and Bright, but he finds a gap. Fitzgerald dropping deep, plays it through to Campbell. Hampton, fast, one-touch play. Southern runs past two defenders, takes a shot, hits the bar. What an effort. And Campbell, he's obviously fouled one of the players there, picks up a yellow card. Not too bothered by that. I think that's our first yellow card of the day. So into the last 5 minutes, and to be fair, even if we concede now, this is a big effort against Premier League opposition. It's a good test, but there we're in the extra time, and now is the time to worry. I've used all 3 subs, and just checking some of the fitness. Yeah. So we have 3 players in the 60s in terms of condition, but right now Coleraine's condition isn't perfect either, and if I can tell them to play that more patient play in this half, maybe just maybe we'll hold out, points front in the end of the second half of extra time. But here's a long spell of possession for Coleraine, building something here, and Boyce has played through Allen, and Heartbreak Hotel. Allen pounds it past Morley Hillen. And it's disappointing, but knowing they were capable of it the whole match. And I've told them to play a more patient game, but maybe we'll be able to keep a bit more possession off them, because that was pretty lethal, and play by Coleraine and pretty lethal finishing. So we're about to hit half time of extra time. No more highlights. I'm just going to tell them go straight into that. There's nothing more we can do except live and hope. Well, there's nothing more we can do, but I'd really like Curtis Woods to not pound the ball out for a corner for no reason, under no pressure. But Campbell here tries to take it past the man. He's got a player out wide here. Yeah, Southam out wide. He could have passed to, but Gorley plays tries to thread a ball through. It was never going to work. Just too far. So we got the physio coming on. It's not looking great. I'm going to take that off. We've only got a few more minutes left. It's disappointing to see a cup run come to an end. We've done well to get this far, but to go out, to give this kind of game against Premier League opposition and not get something from it is disappointing. But here's 120 minutes. And there's the full-time whistle. It says Mark Kelly might feel he could have won this game. I think that's harsh, given we're 2 divisions lower than the other team. But it's another cup out of the way, I guess. The League Cup. And we had a pretty strong run in that cup. That was the quarter-finals, so pretty pleased to get that far. We were the lowest team left in the competition, and now there's only Premier League teams left. And look, the possible chance for a Coleraine Ballymena semi-final there. That'll be a feisty one. And look at that, Curtis Allen. They had to take us to extra time at home just to get by us. And what a fitting reward, £650. That's not going to do anything to the thousands we're left in debt. But every little helps, I guess. Ooh, Hampton out for 4 to 5 weeks. I mean, he is usually a sub, but he's been really important in these congested fixtures. So I'm going to skip on. The next game is a nice league game, thank goodness. And it's not within the next 3 days either. We got a little bit of a week and a half break. So I'm just going to skip ahead to the game and we'll get stuck straight into it. So welcome back, and we're ready and set up for this nice game against Lurgan Celtic. It's a comfortable home league game. Lurgan are 5th in the league. We're 1st. They're 5 points behind us. So if they get getting a win would be big for them in terms of the league. As you can see here, they've been pushed down to 6 now, but still 5 points. So we're gonna go straight into this. No more big games right now. This is no cup games. This is league football, and this is our board's target. So this is the kind of game we need to be winning. Home, hoping to do well. 20 minutes going. Not much happening. But we're playing very similar formations. So we're just gonna have to outplay them. And hopefully, mine makes a difference. So corner coming in here. Ferguson, the big centre back, heads it in, but it's cleared off the line. McSorley whips the ball into Cobb, but he doesn't quite get there. Burnside just needs to play it to anybody. Kelly back out to McSorley, cross it in. Ferguson at the back post again. Southam's there, looking to get his match fitness back up since being injured. Ain't quite there though. So 30 minutes gone. Not many goals. Seems to be, after I set their focus to be on attacking set plays. That's where highlights are coming from. Freak ball. Absolute mistake coming in from Tumulty from Lurgan there. Hits our bar, but Kelly's running through. He's got the pace! Unbelievable! Mark Kelly is just... He's got to be the signing of the season. That was a superb counter-attack. Right before halftime as well. I will take it. So, we're performing okay. Southam's not really producing the form, but he's getting time in the park. No injuries, thankfully. Especially Craig Spears just coming back, so I need to watch his fitness. So I'm just going to leave the same team out there. I take same again, please, lads. Okay, here we go, into the second half. Just need to keep it patient. Don't freak out. Don't, concede goals. One of their players picks up a yellow card. Very even possession in the middle of the park. It's, maybe this game's a bit scrappy. And there's another yellow card for a Lurgan Celtic player. It's getting pretty rough out there. They're making a change pretty early in the first half. They're making a change, I would have thought. 60 minutes gone, and there's Craig Spears' fitness just dropped. So I'm gonna, you know what? I want to do this right. I want to rearrange the team just a little. 1 second. Cobb can play out left. Spears cannot, but Ben Murdoch on the bench can. So, out you go, Ben. Get a good run out. So we have 30 minutes left. No, just over 20 minutes left. Now we're beginning to edge possession. As these changes being made, I haven't played the game, so that's why there's no highlights. Sorry, everyone. So, okay, we made the change, keeping the fitness up. Don't want to let Lurgan have any advantage. So, come on, 15 minutes, slow progress here. Ferguson picking up a yellow card. 10 minutes left. I'm thinking about making changes. Southam not performing. McSorley, he's played a lot of games recently. And I'm going to bring on this Scott Lindsay. He's been my reserves. He's been complaining about not playing. And I looked at his stats, and fair enough, he's actually not bad. So I told him I'd maybe send him out on loan, which he wasn't happy about. But let's give him a taster, first team football. Hey, it's 2 Scoop Sunday, why not? Long ball from the keeper through to Milty. Ferguson needs to clear it. Woods needs to just pass it out to for in there. He plays a long ball up to Kelly. Not great in the air, but Campbell's on the ball now. He's going to pace. He plays it back to Woods through to Burnside. Plays a bad ball to Lindsay, who keeps it just about. Wilkinson takes it Campbell, who gets past the winger, tearing the teams apart. Goes for the shot alone by himself. Not a bad effort, but just wide of the near post. Good run, positive run, and a couple of slack passes there in the midfield, and there's Bryn Murdoch with a yellow card. So hopefully this is full time. Ryan Gurley plays it through to Kelly. He's giving Wilkinson a bit of space. Not quite. Okay, we'll take full time, ref. We'll take full time now. They're approaching with Bennett. He plays Hughes through. Lurgan players running into the box. Big cross in. Phew, but it's too much. And it's a deserved victory, as it says, for Banbridge Town. That keeps us 3 points clear at the top with a game in hand. Really good to see. Not the most goals that we've ever seen in any of these videos. 1 defeat, 1 victory. Important one was in the league. I'll take it. Thanks everyone for watching. Give us a like if you like it. Peace.